Why Russia, Ukraine and NATO should talk to end this devastating war. There were three objectives when Vladimir Putin's special military operation soldiers entered Ukraine on February 24. The immediate invasion and takeover of Kyiv, which resulted in the overthrow of Volodymyr Zelensky's administration and the installation of a pro-Putin one, was crucial. Thirdly, control of the four oblasts, provinces, of Zaporizhia, Kherson, Donetsk, and Luhansk in eastern Ukraine was consolidated, tying up with Crimea in the south. The second step was to conquer northern Ukraine eastward to the city of Kharkiv. According to the Kremlin, there would be widespread support for the new government in Kyiv, and the nation would welcome freedom from its neo-Nazi rule, making direct control of the vast majority of Ukraine unnecessary. In the end, Russian military might would have been extended westward to its borders with Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania. This would be a crucial step in the development of a revived Greater Russia and the construction of a Russia-led Eurasian powerhouse, along with the neighboring client state of Belarus and with the assistance of forward-based Russian nuclear forces in both states. The first 48 hours of the operation were disastrous, beginning with the aborted airborne attack on the Antonov airport close to Kiev. Even the second objective was unsuccessful, as a standoff resulted from the Russian soldiers' withdrawal to the eastern oblasts and Crimea. A strong combination of hubris and ineptitude was to blame for the depth of the failure. While this would appear unbelievable to a Westerner, it is important to keep in mind recent Western failures. The Bush administration believed the Taliban had been defeated in late 2001, so it quickly expanded its war on terror to include an axis of evil with Iraq in the lead. The Taliban finally succeeded in driving out the US-led forces after 20 years of trying. Early in 2003, after just 6 weeks of battle, Bush declared mission accomplished in regards to Iraq, but what actually happened was a harsh and complex conflict, the effects of which are still being felt today, 19 years later. The Ukraine conflict has continued for the past 7 months, with Russia initially solidifying its hold on the east and even making some progress. Since the beginning of August, the balance of power has changed back in favor of Ukraine, supported in part by its military's morale and leadership, as well as significantly by the sophisticated weapons, information, and training that the United States and NATO partners have made available.